Good day from here, all the patriots all over the globe. God Almighty bless you all. We are here again. The quest for hygiene and society is something we get to keep on doing. We get to keep on saying it. Until we achieve the original purpose of God in our life, we will not yield. We will not concede. We are not going to give up. We are not going to let go of every evil thing they have been doing in our society. They have to pack their load and go. They have to pack their load and give us that better government that we deserve. We must keep on shouting to make sure they give us that better government that we deserve. Please, if you are watching, do not hesitate to share this very broadcast among your loved ones. My only prayer for you today that you are well in all your ways, that you have been able to form your own terms and your narrative, that you are able to decolonize your mind from the art of corruption and wickedness in our society. That is my earnest prayer for you. Please do not hesitate to share. If you are watching, today is your first time of watching us here. This is International Association for the Improvement of Colored People, #equality. Equality in our natural resources, equality in justice, equity in justice, equality the way we treat each other, because every one of us, we are created in his own image and after his likeness. Please, if you are watching, do not hesitate to share this very broadcast. They keep on fighting us. The big tech, they are fighting us because they know that what we are telling you is true. We are not going to concede despite the fact that they keep on tricking our page, because they know we have been saved. We are trying to save other people. In their mind, they are telling us that they never sent us to save other people. As we have saved, we should go away with it. No, we must definitely save the least person in society. They must understand that the original purpose of God in their life have not been fulfilled. Please, we have a very interesting topic today. Very, very interesting. With your support and everything, it will go better more than ever before. Please, as you are watching, don't hesitate to share, as I am also doing my sharing from here also. Do not hesitate to share as you are watching, as I'm also doing my own sharing from here. Please, it is too massive sharing, we can be able to reach a larger audience. Inbox it to your WhatsApp friends. We are in the era of winning souls. Every broadcast we do, there's always testimonies. Each of the broadcasts we made from here, there is always testimonies. So I'm going to be introducing the topic to you. I'm going to be introducing the topic right away. We are not going to be spending much time. Depends on how the spirit leads. The economic situations and the corruption in your country is what makes them call you immigrant abroad. Because what we do is to bring in some certain delicate topics. And the reason why you are passing through what you are passing through. And I told you before now, if you discover, you have to discover to recover. That's why a discovered enemy is a defeated enemy. And most of us today, your back is on the ground not because of your family background. Your back is on the ground because of your decisions. What makes you an immigrant abroad despite you have spent 30 good years It is because your country is full up of corruption and alien. It has been over-rehabilitated. If Dubai citizens come here today, come to Spain today, they are not going to be called immigrants, they are called tourists. So you are beginning to combine the dots together for you to know the cause of your problem. It is not me that is speaking as your problem. Now, the reason why we blame our political leaders or blame all leaders, because we know that they are in position to fix up things. And I will not stop talking about Edo people because they make themselves extremely radical and caricature. If you watch the way they protect Owanokwa, they did not protect their citizens like that. If we put that energy, the way we protect Owanokwa and want to protect our citizens, we will not be having problem. Yes, we will not be having problem. We are going somewhere, I'm still laying foundations. So let me finish introducing the topic, then we'll begin to hit it one by one. So the economic situation and corruption in your country is what makes them call you immigrant abroad. They divided all through religion that we may hate each other. They divided all through religion so that we may hate each other. That's what they know how to do. Please, if you are watching, share. I know after the video I did yesterday, they are out there reporting page. Let them report it. If what I'm saying is lie, then they can succeed in whatever network they are doing. And let me quickly make this a prophetic declaration. Eternal Rock of Ages, Ancient of Days, as many who are fighting people that speak the truth in Nigeria, Edo State notably, Father Lord, if they drink water, let it be toxic for them. If somebody have ever one day do them anything and they grumble about it, as many that is pursuing people that speak the truth, just because we want a better society for even their own children and other persons in the environment. And whosoever have known someone keep blood because of him, so that it will go down. As many people moving here and there for my sake, you go waka lost. River will swallow you. Everything around you will wither. As many, you want to kill me for speaking the truth. If you not that's you are a man, you are a woman. You said that boy be that is speaking the truth. You must have to bring him down. And if God be God, all your generation shall experience calamity. If God be God, all your generations shall experience calamity. He said, I'm not going to be ending this broadcast. If they like, make them lock on. If now one person watch, I'm okay. Please, if you are watching, share. We will never be discouraged. They divided us through religion that we may hate one another. The way you support your political leaders in their addiction, can they really also support you from their mind when you have your own thing to do now? The way you keep people for them, ring election for them. Are you sure they are really interested about your own ambition also? Now, a man that will be killing for people, you ring the election for them. Now you now become a patriot. Are you sure in your patriotism, are you sure they can patronize you? Are you sure they can also come and join you tomorrow? That's why it's an error for a freedom fighter to go and join politician, a deadly politician. You are supposed to win them to your side. Now, let some people right now who have become, let them put down a patriotic fight. Right now, I'm not a patriot too. They will never join him. That's the question we must have to keep on asking ourselves. If we must succeed as far as this life is concerned. If we must succeed, that's a question we need to answer. And if you are from a country where there is equal rights and justice to everything, you are called a tourist. If somebody from Norway now, a madman from a Norwegian, a madman from Norway, or Finland, the Finlandians, If they come to Spain now, wearing dirty clothes, sleep in the streets, do you know how they are going to address them? They are going to address them as a tourist. But you that drive home Jeep, you are still an immigrant. At the time they see your identification, Nakiriano. Because the stigma is already there. That's why a lot of you don't know the reason why you face humiliation abroad. You face humiliation abroad because of the situation, the economic situation of your country. Because of the corruption that is happening in your country. That's why you face what we are passing through. America, I'm not talking about our Ifulefu in America. The real American citizen. Who you can no longer trace them to one whatever. Who are the real Americans? My dear, they are called tourists. In Spanish police, whole American people, like, I'm not talking about your do idiot. In Spanish police, whole American people, they go they shake. Because of what? There is law and order. Because they have evidential value for humanity. They go they shake. That is why for the people that claim that they came from kingdom, at the time the German go it, they were the people, they sold their brothers and sisters because of a mirror. They look down on you. Here me one Monday because, okay, I get down and hang away, more than one look you look. Nobody. So your problem is just the beginning. What you are still going to see, be more. So the reason why we are trying to fix our country, the very day you fight and your country now leave red list, wherever you go, you will be respected. That word immigrant, it is very dehydrating and dehumanized. It's not a name you are supposed to bear. There is a demonic name that follows that word immigrant. Who makes you immigrant today? It is your leaders at home that make you immigrant. If Nigeria were to be good, you will not be called immigrant abroad. You will be called tourists. Because immigrant, how they take the enter, na iki. Either you are going to come with fake visa, or you go follow musician, come you go wrong. Now school you be one can go, then uriyepo ulakpo. Now university graduate you say you want can do. That's what immigrant does. If tourists, what is in their BTA, whatever visa you are giving to them is what they are going to go and do. That's what tourists does. So a lot of you feel today you are poor because of your family. No, you are not poor because of your family. If one enemy from your father no longer have say over you right now, the principalities and power that is worrying you is your societal problem, more bigger. That's why no matter the business you want to go into today, do you know the business cannot boom? Because there are bomb everywhere. Imagine, look at that. Those days, 2012, 13, 14, 15. With the carry cars, automatically, Euro just high. Euro automatically, there's nothing you can do. Buying price here is buying price. Selling price, the same thing. Convert and come. That is what you see when you are from a country where they don't value lives. Now, we keep on holding some certain part of our leader accountable. All our leaders are supposed to be held accountable. That's why if you know you cannot be able to pilot the affair of the state given to you or the country, you go leave. It is not compulsory Nigeria must be better from Abuja. The betterment from Abuja, Nigeria can start from Ronigbe. Whereby the chairman of Ronigbe is bringing a developmental tribes. He's doing things nobody have ever wanted to do in Nigeria. Do you know why Oshomo power plant, or all of now where they say to Ogba or idiot? Do you know what Oshomo power plant is not working? Go and drink. You know the reason why. Because it's in their heart. They don't want you to ever have light. And you yourself, you are not bugged about it. Most of the time, the government may be having the mind. But the people around him, they want to share the money. That's why today in Edo State, nothing is working in Nigeria. And the same system that has been there, nobody wants to change it. Nobody wants to change it. Both our mothers, our fathers that have Sheraton Hotel in Nigeria, they are still running towards where they go fit get help from government. But why are you not so thinking about it? When will your government start helping you? Even the same help they are giving to you right now, they don't even give it to their citizens. Go and confirm it, they don't give it to their citizens. Why do you feel they are helping you? They feel that if they help you, maybe one day when you grow up and realize the same thing they are doing for you, you will also demand it from your leader. But reverse is the case. Even when people today, what they cannot do, they have somebody doing it in an eloquent manner, doing it sincerely from his heart. People are not yet satisfied. Now, the rehabilitation or the situation we are facing in our country, who is to be held responsible? Your leaders. The reason why they are made the leader, they are to strategize. They are to make use of our natural resources. The way our people at home hurry to sell land and drag land, they are not giving you protection like that. You are not only there to respect them and say, Kabi is your manner of thing. In reciprocating back, what are they supposed to give to you is a better society, because it is their rules. Supposed to be fundamental to them for them to give you protections. They have what it takes. We are selling one so and so part in Orion because the security, whatever we want to do in Orion right now, it will cover the whole. That's why we are selling that land. You see, today they sell the land not to develop the community, just for their personal selfish interest. Then you say we shouldn't talk. But you are in abroad. How was abroad's feast? Now you want to die as immigrants. At the time the white people found out that Nigeria is now on its it have come back on its feet. There is a agenda right now in Nigeria, our constitution. They no longer arrest people anyhow again. Pastor will not just call DSS and go and bogo his so-called co-pastor. Then they will begin to happy with you. You will not see that everybody will be happy. Why are they always running abroad? Even the useless people will have a home. They come abroad for shopping. Now, what is the proactive measure they are putting so that what we are also experiencing in abroad, let us have at least one half of it? Why is nobody showing concern? And you yourself that would have also speak out, no matter whatever it takes. You are afraid. You are just afraid. I don't know why you become a coward. The same fear that your mother used in breastfeeding you, up till now you are in abroad. You are in abroad, abroad is not in you. Now, if really you serve God as you claim, you are supposed to hate what God hates. That's why this very head of Taga Lion the other day, he came to church and a lot of people say, why is he not doing something as if he's a son of God now? What measure did he have to put in place to make sure we have a better society with his potentiality? No. The way people protect some 30 things, they don't protect lives like that. That's why all of them, they are all sinners, they are killers. Any name I call them is who they are, because they don't have evidential value for humanity. A 1 minute silence were observed in Spanish Congress the other day over the immigrant that died, 20-something immigrant that died in Melilla. Yesterday now, they sentenced 33 of them to 11 months imprisonment, either because they were too violent. Why are they sentencing them right now? Somebody is trying to come abroad through leg and jump back for a greener pasture. Who causes it? Your leaders. You know, holding them accountable now makes you to be idiots. Now, if you know, do you think these people, they were born like this? They were sent to come and suffocate you. So don't think they will ever use their church mind. Church mind not their diary. That's why if their father is giving the throne to them, or their predecessor is giving them throne, or whatever, whether politically, traditionally, Pentecostally, or otherwise, they have a manuscript they read. Please, kill them, suppress them into slavery. That's why they have no human sympathy. Both the ones that have studied abroad, both the ones that have traveled before. That's why you are saying what you are saying. Do you think they want to make your community okay? To not take a took off an eye because the money is there. Why are they not doing it? And for you not to be seeing it, it shows that they have cooked your head in the night. What is stupidity here? Seeing the truth and you are still believing on the lies. The reason why God even, most of you right now, you got your passport already. Why did they even give you passport? Or we can have a person, okay, you are not due to be a citizen because you good. In abroad, how many people have your society made a citizen? How many people has your society made a citizen? How many people, foreigners at those states, have bettered their life, apart from see the Chinese that they gave you all your word to be managing for them. That they gave your goat to be mining. That is who they are better their life. In 1982 to 1983, Nigeria government, under the same Buhari that time, they said Ghana must go. Ghana really went back home and fixed up their society. But Ghana right now, they are not deporting and even destroying our embassies at times in Ghana. Because they choose to do the right thing. Who started to do it? It was human being. It was not Jesus. This society you are seeing, we are built by human beings. We are just built by somebody. For example, I have strength on ground. Thank God the strength is coming gradually. Thank God God is making us to know people more better than whosoever that call your leader. Because now those men, they feel they arrest your leader. We are building our allies already. Let me see where it contains you when the time comes. Why must you be standing that we must not have a better society? I can't get it. What are you enjoying in this very wicked society? The spiritual people, they are doing their own. And the so-called witches in Nigeria, they don't need light because they have it in the night. They don't need light daytime, they have it because they have it in the cover. For how long are we going to continue living this kind of life? But every Sunday, all of you say you believe in God, you are in charge of God. Why are you not hating what God hates? Why are you not hating it? Do you think God is happy with your leaders? He said a man lost with 100 sheep. One of the sheep missed. The man went and go and he leave 99, kept them somewhere, and went to go and look for the 99. That is how your leader is supposed to be. John chapter 10 verse 11, what did he say? He said, I'm a good shepherd. A good shepherd lay his life down for the sheep. A good shepherd. But all of you know that sooner. Now, where do you get your minds from? That's why if I'm charging you from the word of God. Who created you like this if you are not wicked? When are we going to have the better? Who is going to give you the better side of Jesus? You know, we are not created, all these buildings, we are not created by human, we are not created by God. It was created by a human being like you. That's why you were created to create. God gave you a creative ability. He gave you a creative ability. Create. Why are you not creative? Now, even most of you that have your creative ability, you sold it freely to Robert Powell. That's why now your prayer we want to pray. In we no bowing, but you need to see people they can pray for 3 hours. Because Suleiman said that he prayed for so and so time. That's why he become who he is. They go pray. Useless set of people. After prayer, did you have anything on the ground that you have sold? God, let rain fall. Provoke everyone, let rain fall. Did you have crop on the ground that rain is go to water? You don't have crops. Now, God will fix our society. Have you done any advocacy that God is going to now enter people's hearts? Begin to transmit your word to them. Begin to transmit your word that the word right now will not be like 2 years so by the time they hear it. What gave me encouragement today that I think keep on doing at this activism, I'll keep on doing so far I don't lie on you. I don't lie on people. Because they know that what I'm telling them is true. That's why anytime I do any video, the next day they'll go and report my page. And they are abroad, they are. People died for it. A better society. Up till now they are fighting. How will you be outside? You are in rent. You become too comfortable. You have your house. That's what is wrong with a lot of people today. Here is not your home. Whether they are giving you passport or not. Another law may come, they will revoke it. Law can change at any time. Go back to your country. Just the same way Badi came right now. Badi is bringing about antism. What is antism? A doctrine that said that there is no God. If not for my advocacy, where you are so in Jesus, What you hate more when Jesus Christ is one Murianena, where it is when you Jesus. What you hate most is what they are going to say you should be doing. We know who no matter like a lesbianism. Oh, when we are more away, I will not go for your door. Me, or you make me no way. So, in not an invitation, I'm your savior. Whether you hate me or you like me, I may displease you here, but the other side have saved your life. Who is fighting it? It is still me. They want you to disbelieve what you believed before. You can just wake up, nobody question you for it. You can just come out and build up any image. Then the Lucifer, which is the Illuminati, they will not you that time. They will so teach you that. Why did Pope say that they want to change some scriptural verses of the Bible? A lot of you feel it's a joke. But all those things are just reality. Because there are a lot of hands. People are praying their closet. Queen Mother, they are praying. The Goddess Mother, they are praying. Mother Nature has woken. Mother Universe is crying. No, Mother Nature is crying. You don't bloody care about. After all, that's why you don't bloody care. If you are with your right sense, you know that there is a lot of things that is going on today that is not supposed. We like the name we are called. We never want to erase it. It was Britain and Portugal that said that beneath the city of law. Up to today, beneath people don't want to do something about it. That's why they still go through your comment and say, we're not dear donor. You think you are helping yourself. You don't know you are fooling yourself. Now, what is the use of your leader? Why is leader elected? To pilot the affair of the state. That's why if anything is happening, it's not happening where who to blame is the leader. Why are you blaming Obaseki for security? Why are you not blaming Commissioner of Police? Because you know that he is to make sure that he strategizes. Whole meeting with the Commissioner of Police and the rest of them. That's why you are insulting Obaseki. Now, when traditional things are happening, why are you supposed to be held responsible? It's the palace. Then what? Okay, we are to die. No issue we have been able to solve. Even there are a lot of things the government cannot even solve when it comes to tradition. The traditional ruler is to wake up from their feet and where those they are bid, you guys are too wicked. Then they will go to Sadebe Avenue and hold meeting with Obaseki. We are here because of a pressing needs. Full and equal. They have never one day go and meet this man. Okay, now, all the chiefs in Edo State, all the Ohen or Kangele or Kanviekwe or Kanwo Kamian, they are doing rally today. What are they doing rally? We are tired of this insecurity. But they are comfortable with it. You cannot go to farm today. Our youth can no longer farm. All these stupid people abroad, as if it's going to continue. They no longer care whether their mom, if your great-great-grandfather neglected or showed this negligence, you would have not been having a land to even buy today. You can see that a lot of us are not serious. We want to remain immigrants abroad for life. With my potential, all the men we bought him immigrants. All the men are bad name. Don't think they are praising you. You and Percy go stand. You and Jamama go stand, but go to control now. You say, are you no? Ake uno migrante, uno tourist that have been. That's how they are going to address. Because your identity, your country of origin have already displayed your identity. That's why there is a way your country's passport gives you respect. That's why we have no respect abroad. Not because of you individually. It's what they have tagged us to be this country help me corrupt. But you don't see anything wrong with it. That's why my son is there till I wait for it. We'll come home Facebook tell I say my name Facebook will be here. The next thing after the leak, so can you yell that is not meaningful. Nobody bloody care whether they are chasing out tomorrow. Do we even have alternative? We don't care. And even these people we are not helping them. We are seeing exploiting from them, sucking them, becoming a limited liability. We cannot work. We don't have a paycheck every month. We depend on them for everything. And your kingdom have no single help given to you. Iyana will protect you. Don't see anybody helping them. You think they don't have problem. Because your wickedness, I can't imagine it. Where you guys get it from. They also need help. As I'm talking right now, they know I'm helping them. The one that understand my plight. As I'm condemning Zetacron, they know I'm helping them. Because they know globally right now that this thing was not good. How many help have you rendered to these people? Apart from you don't see people begin to think upside down. Whatever happens tomorrow does not concern them. Do you think right now they will see blacks tomorrow and honor them? No. No. This is the kind of life we are living today. Go and ask the way you are a liability to these people. There are people, they are not liability to them. The way you yourself is liability. Do you know how much they spend on immigrants? And most of the time they will give them food for camp. You'll say that's also pastor. But there is money at home. People are selling your land in the villages in billions. They are not paying tax to Europe. Now, who is not the devil? The way they describe you people that na black, na anything black, na devil, na so na ripi. That's why today you see a lot of Oyibo. 80% of them still, you see God in them. You see they have VC parties for you. For our people that do, is it not la parola you call it? Arigonuwa. Everything you are doing today now, I think they patronize you. The company you have, now a boasting getter. Only what Daki invented was in Winupo. A lot of people were deformed because they are ready to use cutlass to cut your hair. Up to now, it is depression that they have. But the same road you are dragging, these people will be having problem. Just for you to also add their voice to it, at least. Daki join us for this protest, you can never see them. Nobody talk about hygiene, apart from only COMRADE new thing. Why are you protecting what you are not supposed to protect? And you are claiming you know God. You are claiming you are a son of God. A lot of them will say, bastardly and stupidly say, the very day I give my life to Jesus. Who was this Jesus you give your life to? He was a compassionate man, a friend in need. He was a friend indeed, according to how they write it, or how they wrote it. He wept because of the pains of the people in John 11:35. Your leader today, they are not weeping. No meeting have ever become, please, so emergency meeting, traditional ruling council, they want you guys to come. Meeting on how we are going to make sure this invader in our bush, anytime we have sent a message across to federal government. None of them have ever one. They send a message across to federal government. It was after investigation we knew that majority of the cows in Benin is owned by Benin people. This is the same method Fulani used in taking over your villages today in the name of cow. Can you talk? No, you cannot talk. Now, who is to solve the problem? Now, who is your problem here? Your fathers is your problem. They say a mazo enemy in the book of Matthew is a member of his household. Edo people is Edo people's problem, not Fulani. Fulani, someone sold you out to Fulani. They gave you money to your leader, that's why they are folding their hands. The Bible said a man that cannot take care of his household, he worse than infidel. It's also applicable to our leader. A leader that cannot lead his people well is worse than infidel. You have your Bible, you cannot read and meditate. Your Bible is with you, cannot read and meditate. The word of God is to teach, to preach, and to make doctrine. That was made for. It is not made for miracles. That's why I always buttress my point and my view from a biblical perspective, so that whether you are Hindus, you are Christian, or whatever, you will get it clear. The same mindset I have right now is what the Arab have. Is what the white people they have. Now they bring in religion to divide us so that we can hate ourselves. That's why Muslim and Christian, they don't play. Anywhere I go now, see some Moroccan or even Senegal that are Muslim. They go ask me, to a Christian, no me pregunta eso más. Someone say what? They will just embrace me immediately. Si tú tienes buen corazón, ya está. Yo no creo ni cristiano ni musulmán. That's what I tell them. And I've won a lot of people's hearts. Because there is always something that come to their mind. The God you believe in, would I believe in? Can you hurt me tomorrow? Can we do business and you take my money? If you cannot take it, we are brothers. Let's forget about religion, man. All the things they use it to divide and rule system. That's why today Adeboye Church and Kumoyi, they know they play. Pastor Chris and Polenoche, they'll just get problem. Your pastor from one city, another one for another city, the man says on automatically member of the verse for each other. Where are we going from here? And we were created in his own image and after his likeness. We were created in his own image after his likeness. I think the book of Genesis chapter 11 or so. Talking about the Tower of Babel, that was how God caused confusion. He said, let us build all the tower. Let us have a city, let us build it. So that we go and raise God. In verse 9 of that, I think Genesis chapter 11, God said, let's go down so that we may go and confuse their language. They were really building it with cooperation. Tower of Babel. It was called Babel because of the cooperation in things. Edo will become Edo when your area burning. When the life of the people is more important than a building. When the life of the people is more precious. We are never wanted deployed. Where Ibamana cannot deploy a moment. Any village they kidnap person now, that person or go for keka. In not villages, what they kidnap your weapon, nobody talks about it. And you are not seeing anything wrong with it. But here you are abroad. Come on, Sokoro Kekan. Or Baregbewe go storm that building. A system. Now, if you look at it, does you really worth living as a human being? I will not address you as a human being any longer. I will address you as an animal. Until you stand up on your feet and begin to think right here as a human being. The garden place you are today, people suffered for it. Their forefather paid for the price they are enjoying. Oh boy, you are seeing today, their forefather paid for the security you are seeing, paid for the good environment you are seeing. What did your father paid for? What he left down for you was a legacy. My son, never you talk about this thing. We will talk about it so as we don't see. We will talk about it and we will humiliate you to the highest order. If what we are saying is lie, may this river consume us. If it is true, this river will also consume you. But I have not seen anybody who will come in an eloquent manner analyze my video. That this thing you are saying is not supposed to be like that. With your real head, not when you are mad now. Zetacron people. Senseless scent of human being. At least by now, every one of us should be civilized. You are still living as if you sleep on top of the tree. There is civilization now. 20 years ago, you cannot video yourself like this and be recording, and people will be watching. Then what are we gaining if you keep on putting ourselves into perpetual bondage? And the society you are allowing today to be as it is right now, bomo everywhere. It is your ancestral land. A musician or work bubo while you are working while you. Who will don't work it away, but you are going home. That's why most of you today, if you even die, where you are supposed to be carried on, you are buried where your ancestral home is. If the opportunity is there because your ancestral home. And now we know or at least we can do something about this mess we are facing in our society. Let's stop supporting evil. Look at traditions. Nothing is working. Look at religion. Look at the fake Christianity we have in our countries. You see that pastor will kill somebody. All the atrocity in Nigeria, most of 99% is committed by the pastors. The same secret court you are seeing today, pastor is a part of it. Nobody want to change any negative narrative of yesterday. And you yourself, you continue with them, even when you are in abroad. Let's begin to send the kind of life we live here. Let's begin to send it home. It is our core duty to send it home. The kind of life we are experiencing abroad, let's send it home. How are you treated abroad? You are not just in abroad. Don't you know right now what you are sowing is going to affect your generation? Then we don't behave your core. If your children can also go before you pass on to glory, or they to have with mine, but when you born or that will be BBC and CNN. At least your children should also dwell in your own land. They will also dwell, not only visit. Most of you today, 40 years in America. If the country is good, at any holiday, they can go and spend holiday. Here to be they can also have friends there. Mommy, I met a guy today. He said he has studied Uniben. You know, I got his number. He said he's from so and so village. You know, your children have no friends apart from the one in Metia, bro. You think this one is life? Look at how you are being treated at times. You are taking care of your children that they iron. They look for the one with brilliant power they want to carry. You think he is rosy? Or maybe not because where can reason say you will think it's normal. The food you are even given to you because you are going to do it to you people. It's already happening already. How many people think we're today? Why would anybody go and write comment on my video? I don't say you should praise me, but them any meta no magba. And who is supposed to be held responsible when the state is not okay? Is it not your leaders? I will not hold you responsible. I should hold your reliability. Be that who you are, your connective ability winner. You don't think. So me that think I have my brain set out of my head. I know what good governance. I know what good environment is all about. That's why most of you today you are in Europe is knowing you. Who be one fear tour? We're not even sent here. Maybe you can environment. I be one. Okay. Because that's why most of you cannot differentiate between where you are right now and the place where you came from. There is difference between your dwelling place and your living place. You are living here, you dwell at home. He said, he that dwelleth in the tricky place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Here is your living place. Your dwelling place, your ancestral home. That's why me so I am work back. So I go no America. They still send you back home. But buwa, buera buwa, but when no dia. I can't go you on a mugo you. Uno wa mugo you wepo. Here wa we so a warning banner. At the time one is stupid or buwa, you know say one boy wa like a bead. Or what till I we man for peace and gawa we man. That's what it today. They do your father burial at home. They make burial 1 hour who were with party man keka. Because it is your dwelling place, you only live here. So you cannot take your living place right now like your dwelling place. No, you cannot. It's an error. We should start thinking right. We should start thinking right. Why is it that if you see anybody that speaks the truth, because you are never one day hear the truth in your life? Because you were born with lies. Your mother, a milk, you know, you breastfeed the way what lies narrative. That's what today you are. When you were due to lie and false narrative, that's why it irritates you when you hear the truth. Because truth is not your DNA. Or when I tell you, you can come and attack such a person. Do you think it's easy to build a society? Do you think it's easy to build it? We defend the right of the people and the constitution. Let our constitution be interpreted. If I violate what's not in the constitution, I walk outside my own jurisdiction. Imprison me by law. Not bribing the chief judge the way you are bribing under the canon. bribing judges, the justices of Nigeria against una the canon. Let it be a fair judgment. Whether somebody like me, I'm supposed to even be studying record people, whether DSS or police or whatever. Because people like me is not common who is speaking the truth. But today, if you speak the truth, it's a problem. Look at the narrative they brought. Now who is lying? What are we saying that is not happening? Are we lying on them? If Mama Yeswan go a preliminary may preamble in a, for those of you that went to school, you know what's called preamble. A preamble in a him Swago wagon wire. Most of you at Tatago your whole you because I'm going to be saying it wrong. Because even you're not doing where this is just a sympathizer. This is where we are getting close already, gradually. Or raw. You know do I have here back again. How can Jesus Christ is going to at the age of 33 or going to a 70-year-old man who man will wound anybody? Abraham blesses a man and blessed that morning and blessed that evening. Abraham blesses a man. Abraham, because he gave up his Isaac. My Isaac right now is the time. I'm giving up. But you don't want to give anything. I see working. I'm more healthier than you. Me have a spirit in me always spirit work by rigmarole. Because I know what they have done wrong to you. When they didn't know they're changing it. Are you still with your real self? This was how we fold our hands because I'm women. I know I made they come block my page. When I was doing I was no mind or so no macon. I know I made they come block my page. You protected your page and your people today they have problem. Why have been? As of yesterday afternoon, more than 24 hours ago, 679 people but for those of you at least where our way on us, if you have your brain, go and think it. It is a cover up. What some do if we are pressing is what UK government today now. Let me zoom out something and show you something here. Let me zoom out something. You can't hear. Let me zoom out something and show you something. You can't hear. If not anybody I may attack. I'm not going to read it, but let me just zoom it and show it to you. Look at it here. A BB show to be young Bonala Dianania. Look at it. A BBC I finally agreed. Because they can no longer cover it up. Or we can agbalo fi gbonse, wa agbalo ese lo fi, o vi akabo aro ne, o do an ladian rigena, o ri hon, on vi e ladian. Because most of you were coward. Very wa be tie na ni. Let Fista state, wa ma be say yo, o ga be get on you ne bana wa mi o wala. Wa mi o wala. Did you know after the very time we down do yare? Okay, we want man down do go back to your country. When did you don't know? Then why segbo do as we will go again. A cocoma for the bon titi go. When people have Senegal, they are feasting up their whatever. Mali, any dwelling again, any feast every year. Then a boom we had that well, don't we know river making on raw. Are you not foolish then? You change along with the changes. Now, you apart from UK and Canada, if you marry you, they'll start going to heaven now. They'll start going to heaven. Because most of them, not all, they are very lazy. Very difficult for them to build a better society. They don't know how to suffer and develop a state. That's why you see them running head sasketa. Another place are raw. I'm included though, because as a black man, my agility in a better society. We're always on the run. Boom. That's why we are in Canada today. Thank God, a should not come in here. A stabbing, a stabbing. Or what stabbing here do no river? None of the Australia uncle area. They couldn't speak. But tomorrow they'll say yes. Here do a booger. I can't wait patuna again. Oh no, we have a lot bunch of illiterate and bunch of mugus who cannot protect your own right.
You still have more fight to fight because a lot of things you can add your voice to it. But our we can never. Microwave, no bagba. Mama na labor ye me go and reach each of these people. Go and read there. You don't know the reason why they hate you at times. That's why maybe tie bonnet brought away boy man racist. I know they have a system. Right from time. That the deep states. Yeah, the queen and why Baba Egbe. But why we say Vatican do or me wo me any wagbe. They no believe on adrenochrome. If you don't do it, you know the human traffickers. Why the human traffickers? 35,000 children. Army of Russia. I think I'm here the grand Nana with Donny or Australia. How did they find 1,000 graves of children in Canada? How did they find it? You think it's normal? Most of the time, we are living like we don't care to know about what's happening. Information matters a lot. If you are not rightly informed, you will be deformed. That's why whatever it takes you to get an information, get it. The way you think this world is, you are just living. People today, they use in Jesus' name benevolently. Even up to they have seen where Robert Power have a cigar. Robert Power is on my wound and why you see the image they are using. People that don't see anything wrong with them. How were we able to know that some of the things that is happening today is not how it's supposed to be? Because we know how our head to look like. I was telling somebody today, the head we have today at the age of 40s, the health issues in the man, our muscle is, our whatever, our immune system. Average man at the age of 80, women at the age of 40 because weak in it. You don't know you are weak. You think your body is normal because you ate it to a here. You are gone because a lot of things have been removed from your system. Up till now, nobody. Why am I not there working? What come? We were one day when at your fibroid. We're not doing at your fibroid. What causes it? What's your man move when fibroid the ladian today? When my fibroid, your man move when ladian where body and molo the ladian. Oh, ham. There are a lot of sicknesses that are there. You wake up in the morning at time. Woman, paracetamol, you can't go anywhere. You feel sick all the time because the environment is overpolluted. Now, if you are at 40, it's a good way. What about when you are now 60, 70? Most of us today, even when we have head, Maderese, Nimaya, they recommended that I manage. As at your age now, either because the eyelashes you are facing, the chemical is affecting your retina. But people will never turn away from it and say, at least, at the age of 60. They want to finish up their life for at the age of 40. That's why most people, assessing a grandfather who have between from their puberty stage to age of 100. We were for at the age of 30. Let's assume we already meet. We were for them. Because we might collapse. That's why we don't know how to give ourselves rest. Or go work at times, they'll still take holiday. At times we overstress ourselves. Right now, saga become for 200 years. Nobody knows the reason why not let channel this energy and use it to build up our society? For how long are we going to continue like this? If villages today have challenges, insecurity challenges, nobody talks about it. It's as if the Nigerian condition is okay. Only a few platforms are only a few platforms. What happened in their country does not concern them. Even in the country where they domicile, it not concern them. Even there's any law that will affect their children in school tomorrow, or not concern if you do. It does not concern every black man. Whether the thing will affect their children is for good or not, it not concern them. There are protests everywhere today. They need so say these people protest. You know, join them. Imamie Peter, we are here. No to this. They support everything. They're not saying because they want to finish their house. You know one you. How many of you today with your license relocate back home the same way relocate to Germany? Relocate back home. Let me see. The time we're using relocating from where we are, that is to say that what they say, we are supposed to go back home and manage the little we have. Most of all, we can see farmer. For exercise. Ali, my brother, let's go and dig rabbit. Our remote, no make a call, make a call. We have video say job be catchy phone. But all bushes today. Our people know you one ya mugbedi. So you wa ya mugbe tomatoes. They frustrated all of them. If a boy ya diowa. For how long are we going to continue like that? Everything you want to eat, you buy it. Those days, your father never wanted to buy yam. He look at it that buy yam is a crime. But today you are in Benin, you buy yam, you buy everything. But where you don't farm. You don't farm, you are in Nigeria. We that are here, if we even have the opportunity where I'm your Togbo man, Ima Mugbo, the mindset in my railway bomb is so every year. If people at home have it, but now we are having it better. Look at our people today, our so-called useless celebrity. Where the way this country is going is bad. This insecurity is not good. They are looking for a governor or a president that is going to come out so that they can render their support and get their money. They are not ready for the society to be good. These people right now, you see how wicked people are. They've killed their children. The rest of the people's children can die. Because how many times have you ever heard that all these kidnappers we have at home or a do alien that they were kidnapped and robbed? You can never collect their land, nothing can ever put to them. Because the same killers, they know them. They know them. That's why they don't go to their territory. So it is the innocent poor that we are speaking for. We are not speaking for them. The reason why they always use them to frighten us, they want the poor to just remain poor for life. They don't want you to share from the national cake. That's why if you are poor today, what you do, don't let you settlement. Because the more you are criticizing a freedom fighter, because we're a narrative in everywhere time where your father was also in bondage. Everywhere we in bondage, your father was he lived as a slave till he died. Don't inherit slavery from your father. I mean, inherit. Don't also extend it to your children. Even the name you are calling yourself right now is going to affect your children. They are going to also act like slaves. They will go to somewhere right now. Like there was this comedy skit. They told this guy, we are going to be paying you 800,000 in this very work a month. And now the guy said, no. He said, maybe they pay $500,000. 800,000 and $500,000. Which one is more bigger? Not be 800,000 big part. He said, maybe they pay $500,000. That's the kind of that's how to know a slave. You don't just know who you are. Because your connective ability, what you were taught, and the way they brought you up with this meta slavery. That my son, this is your limit. Anybody we're not supposed to be having limits. As a freedom fighter right now, whatever thing that is not going well in my society, I should talk about it. If anything is happening in Spain, I will insult whosoever that it may concern. It's constitutional. Tú estás loco, okay? Señor presidente, ¿qué está haciendo? Tú estás haciendo cosas como un animal, hombre. I'll tell you, you are behaving like an animal. Yes, his character reflected an animal. But go and tell Chief they label you a name. Giving people name as a scared artist, what are you going to gain? And the same society we are we. Does that change it? It does not change it. Now what you cannot do, you see people doing it. Why not applause for them? That's why if you tell me to complain on people, I compliment them. My brother, carry on. If I have anything amendment to do, I'll call you, guy, do one like this, not to the shout. Most of us, our own is not like that. We want to have everything. What we are protecting with, we are supposed to protect lives and property. It is fundamental, not only government. That's why as a good citizen, if you see area where things are not okay, what you do, you switch into action. You are a terrorist. You are trying to bomb a certain place. If I can dive you, I will dive you. You have seen a lot of people dive criminals with guns. Because of rebel, you need to also try and see the best way he can to make sure everybody in that environment is protected. I'm only just in abroad for them to be protecting me alone. I have to also put my effort to see how things work. There was a day I saw some children and I were school and I jumped in and benaki. Poketo asata muro. And he said they lock on. Now I say what you do so he should say good. He can't say we no say no. Now I say not try next time. I corrected them. They want to leave. They did not call me black man. Why are you talking to us like that? They say gracias. Nobody has sell mass. I called them. They are our children. I don't believe in racism. I don't even want people that are racist to we are what a boy with it enable. What's up on a leader way? As you were yeki. Ugbekwen. Wagbekwa wagmo. As you were yeki. Enable unwe. Everywhere you were anyway. Iran one baby war anyway. Everywhere can or matty jogo bone or waiting in the dagman in Jesus. Your father couldn't go and play oracle because of you. A Robert Paul win red dagman. But you can take on necessary risk just to make your father okay. Yet they are still your God up to today. Forget at times we want to also talk and say, okay, now let everybody and so together we are suffering here. They are still your God. We still prefer this place 100% than the way our home is today. If not, people will not be living home. Won't be tired any person that will come and attack you. A disaster, why we should not enter, why we should not. But oh, man, you cannot sleep with your two eyes closed. There's already news going on around right now that people live in villages, they should leave the village and come to Benin. Benin, all villages, nowhere there is no Fulani. But the same people that want to mobilize the youth for APC 1 million man, they are not mobilizing to make sure the state is okay. And none of you have seen anything wrong about the system we are facing at home. You think everything is normal. But these people, after they've killed the country, killed the state, killed the kingdom, they will still come abroad and come and enjoy with you. How many of these useless musicians we have? Who sang the way Osayomore sang? Who is doing activism through music to make sure we have a better society? Who sang Baba Nawa Gida Nawa? Osayomore of blessed memory. Those men try. But the stupid musicians we have today is for themselves. A love song in Yaso. Revolutionary song we want to know. But you invite to where even when I figure no cola for you. You don't know what is coming for you. You think it's going to be rosy or true. Again, you start feeling it. I wish my country were good. You will not know your country is good or that will make you to stay 6 months. You will not know the effect of your country. Or the when society have any money, I got water why so ne. Why get it can why in Neyowa? I will why quick wet here, a toilet sit on Neyo, a go why a canwanjo, I'm worried or useless for flat. Everyone I will yes. Oh, Loman again, a won't gilema. Something has begun to happen to some people before they now know that Nigeria is bad. Like the girl, I was telling you yesterday that they kidnapped some certain persons from their vehicle. He said he never knew that Nigeria is as bad as this because soon will die. Maybe these are the people that will go and press red when you are talking. Who will say Obi Bonjameri, for example? It might be. Because if you have been on the feed of observing the situation of Nigeria, you will not know that you don't know that Nigeria is bad as this. Because it will be folding his hand. Because the woman just fine. Or one minute we go to senator, maybe or Walele. A plane on flight. Oh, this I always take flight too. Because a plane on that. How many people have 100 or something to pay for Benin, Lagos, Benin? 120,000 on emergency. How many people has it? That to say you have to work under Obaseki for how many months before you can use it to fly a plane for 45 minutes? I think 40,000 Obaseki all you pay now, right? You have to work for almost 1 year just for you to take a flight. But at times, you not the ticket you told, your 1 day work at time can buy you a flight ticket to some certain cities. If you buy it down, particularly on cheap, your 1 day job at time can afford this for you. At time 2 day job there or your TV money. It all depends on how the area be then. But it's becoming too obvious that our life is not okay. Let's agree for once. These people, they harbor us. We can gather momentum together and see how we feast up our stays. Let not just feel relaxed as if all is rosy. Let not feel it. We have brothers at home, we have fathers. What about the very day you are visiting Nigeria full and they start killing that day? Do you think you can be able to come home? Did Nigeria respect you and say, okay, now you are a Spanish citizen, let us give you shelter? Without the Spanish not even giving order. You are going to be slaughtered the same way. There's no exemption. If they succeeded in whatever thing they are doing today, you would have labored all your life building house. There are people who have used more than 20 years to build 2 flat on Manfo, a true life story. 20 years I kept 2 flat on Manfo. I was when a boy problem maybe have it all. I be abandoned. I can the baby reinforce. They can have over the I the baby so boy again. A problem maybe. What we are not supposed to spend time. What is not supposed to kill our time is what we are doing. If our country is good, say by now, a government of here can't work. Company will just build a house, you buy 2 flats inside. But Nigeria, it might not be able to function well. Maybe you work well because no security, nothing is working. Before you know, they'll break into your house down and die. That's why there are a lot of things that cannot function. Until we have to begin to, stand up on our feet and begin to fix our country ourselves. Only the leaders cannot even do it. You first of all be the kind of leader you want to rule you. You be the change we are looking for. Be the kind of change you are looking for. Until you stand up, you don't know how powerful you are. You have to stand up on your feet. Look at the book of 1 Corinthians 3 verse 8. He said, those that planted and the one that watered it. All of them, they are going to be rewarded equally because they are doing the same thing. You that is joining them and the person doing it, you are going to be rewarded equally. Let's assume now, God wants to punish Ekuremadu. The UK government, they sentence him. He can go to 10 years because of what he have done. Before Ekuremadu come out in 10 years, I'm not praying such a thing for him. He and his wife. But if Nigeria is okay, will he be go to a prison today? This is what he would have done as a platter of gold. So some of the things you feel you are doing right now, you the buga, why am a party in Iran, who dominate the dot official lashes, but the same day they will not talk about better society. You have grandchildren already. Why not so pity your children? The society were good, they will not lay. If the society were to be good, we will not lay. Some of our grandma today, they are supposed to be at home. They cannot tell you, the younger one will also come. The place they also used to occupy, the younger one will also come and occupy it. But everyone wants to die abroad. Everyone wants to die abroad. People are fixing up their country gradually. We are not doing anything about our own. The little amount we have, at least give up free access to talk to our leader. Let us talk to them so that they will go back to their drawing board and really realize that what we are doing is bad. There is a purpose why they are made leader. There is a purpose why they are not made a leader to suffocate people. There is a purpose why we have traditional land, not only to sell our land. Let them sell their land and bring development. At least they can be washed up. Let's assume they sold 1.2 billion. They take the 2 inside, use the 1 billion for something. Not selling everything. Yet they are still needy. All children are supposed to be celebrated equally. You see some children today, they are more special than other children. By so doing, so that you don't know what you are doing. Because a slave or be a slave will be. How long are we going to continue that? By law and by constitution, nobody is higher than each other. Who now will can have respect you. Why who will also see? You see also. Then you aim on respect. If some people right now, they respect you due to the kind of car you drive. Some respect you due to what comes out of your mouth. But if you are driving Bakuti Varon and you are acting like a moron, Oman of your keke na pen will be more respected than you. Because I'm a babu no eh. That's all I be. So let no let think Kali. Knowing that we have been created to create. Let me show you environment. It was done by man. Human being. Human. A lot of you will think where it was created by God. No, else alone was created. It was done by human being. Human being. Done by human being like you and me. Their forefathers, they set up something that they laid the foundation. Their children, they are building on the foundation today. They laid the foundation and their children, they are building on the foundation. When Republicans found out the other day that Democrat, because abortion here was American, abortion here, if I tell you right now that maybe future one or a future, but maybe you have remind where I talk about the one that I'm not going to elaborate on it. You don't know why the reason why we both stop on certain things. A lot of you right now, you never say, why must they ban abortion now? Yeah, we are here because even in my year, all year banned day. Okay, no man, we're not taking 2 months abortion. Or working on 6 months, our more 6 months abortion, 7 months abortion. Only 2 months. They do 7 months abortion, 8 months abortion. Because millions of abortion every year in America. But we don't think. No matter what fast food why now. No matter what that's why right now even strength. No, you think it's a raw. How can I believe always be not yako? You go your mind now say now what is the roast, now they take the plant. Does that normal? You are not seeing anything wrong about what your leader is doing. You don't see anything wrong with it. Only the people you see the state governor. A state governor might come today. If I talk state government want to give land, he lease land out. A company now, what the big company here, man, that will also employ his citizens. But working billion. But the village in Warankion talk, they cannot even go to farm. Not that it was sold for security purpose. Even when anything consuming, I've already know about it, so me I'm free. But tell away freedom, man. Let me extend it. Well, keep on extending it. No, if you want to keep on living like a lunatic, you can keep on living like a lunatic and a bovine. You can keep on living like a ignoramus Kaliwa. You can be in a state of political jeopardy, a state of humanism, a state of jagaduism. Me, I can no longer be in a state of Lodiba. I can no longer in my life be in a state of Resonema Mandenica because that. So all what you wear, what I've already know as far as this life is concerned, because they are setting more traps. Over now, either they are going to intensify the divide again. It's weather now. No narrative now apart from weather. We get weather now for phone. Let's see the other narrative they are going to bring out again. So good everyone and God bless you. For those of us that always want to reach us, I've introduced this very platform to us before now. It's International Association for the Improvement of Color People, #equality. The International Association for the Improvement of Color People, #equality. So you can see everywhere people are here. During winter, you don't see anybody here. You can see they're living their life. All of them, they all come from far and wide to come and also feel something in their ancestral home. Because pain is their ancestral home. Why some of them also left their ancestral home, they want to also go and have fun in another place. That is how it's supposed to look like. How many of you today can go holiday in your country without fear? Say with your real conscience and you went there, after my fian would do it. Excepting having a guarantee when I kill animal, any of the guarantee no one. Also, why I said, oh, you are happy snapping picture with a killer. And tango, anytime we see you with them, we group you among with them. What will laugh for you? In the name of the ancestors of our land, what will laugh for you for you? It's not going to be easy in the future.
So for those of us that want to reach us on our telephone number, +34 631056284. For those of us that want to reach us, our telephone number is +34 631056284. I said for those of us that want to reach us, our telephone number is +34 631056284. So I am your beloved brother, the CEO of Civil Disobedience. Today's date is on the 20th of July 2022. Is a year we must live to remember. It's a year that Spanish government announced that 679 people have died due to the oversun. So we're making a case in the future. That's why I'm saying it again. But this was as a yesterday result. Today result now, it might confirm. As soon as I confirm, if I'm coming on live tomorrow, I will also let you know. So have a nice day, everyone, till I come across your way again. Ciao, bye.